Hello, my name is Carla. This year I have the pleasure to go to Pumalin National Park just before all this corona stuff thing started. I didn't get much information, so that's why I wanted to make this little video to tell you where to go, where to stay, and how to get there. First, let's start with when to go. Definitely the best months to go is December and March because the weather will be fine. You will have to take something for the rain anyway, for the cold and for the sun, everything, but the weather will be fine. And it's better than January and February where the weather is good as well, but it might get very crowded. For me, I like it quiet. Some places in the internet say you can go all year round, but for me, I wouldn't go in winter because it will be too cold and maybe raining too much. How to get there? If you can, rent a car. I highly recommend that. There's many people that go by bicycle or hitchhiking, but if you get a car, you will be able to go wherever you want. And if you go hitchhiking, it will take you maybe a lot of time to get from one point to another. So what you have to do is to take a ferry first. We arrived there by airplane. We were at Puerto Montt, and then we rented a car in the airport. So we rent a car and then drive to Hornopiren, where we were driving a little bit to the port and then getting in a ferry for 45 minutes. And then we were driving again to get to Hornopiren, where we stayed the night, because the ferry from Hornopiren to Caleta Gonzalo starts at 9 a.m. So that's one ferry, Puerto Montt, Hornopiren. I will show you a little map I draw in the last part of this video. I mean, not the whole video, in the last part of these comments. And then from Hornopiren to Caleta Gonzalo, you have to go just in a ferry for 5 hours. So take something for lunch, maybe a sandwich. Where to stay? First, you will arrive there and you will get to Camping Caleta Gonzalo, where there are some cabins. There will be the information center, and you can stay in the cabins or you can stay at the camping. The camping will be with a lot of people, maybe because there will be more hitchhikers. Well, depends on when you go, but again, because for the other campings you need to get inside a car and go. Then you have camping Dos Cascadas, 2 waterfall camping, where you have 3 nice hikes from this point. Then you have camping Lago Negro, where you have a nice lake and you have water. It's a little bit more private than the first one. And then you have camping Lago Blanco, a white lake, which is more private than all of the other ones. I stayed there. I like privacy. And then you have camping El Volcan. There will be no phone signal in this park, and please bring all your food because I didn't find a place to buy bread or little stuff, but luckily I had everything done from before, so it was okay. From all these campings you will find little or big hikes, but you will find places to hike. For example, from Camping El Volcan you will find a hike which is called El Volcan Hike. It's like about 3 hours, very steep, but the view from the top it's rewarding. Then from Camping Lago Blanco you have a hike which is 10 hours. And then you have another one from Camping Lago Negro, between Camping Lago Negro and Camping Dos Cascadas, which is alerce trees. They will show you a kind of trees which are very old. I will show you in the end of this video a drawing which is a map with all the campings, all the sites, so you have a good picture. Then, when you leave this part of the park, you can go to Chaitén. In Chaitén, you will find nice places to stay the night. I stayed at Cabañas El Avellano, which I highly recommend because the woman there was so nice. We were there for when everything of the coronavirus started, and we had a problem with the place where we were staying, and we couldn't find another one. It was very hard. But this woman was so nice. Her cabins were clean, simple, and she allowed us to stay there, Cabañas El Avellano. If you go to Tahitian, I highly recommend you to go to Yellow Hot Springs, Termas El Amarillo. It will be nice. And that's it, so I'll show you the drawing. And last, but definitely not least, Thankyou Tompkins. Thank you, Mr. Tompkins, for all the legacy you left for us. Thank you for such a beautiful place that you are sharing with all the people that come there. Please remember to leave everything clean just as you find it, and help nature and animals and everything that's in there. Thank you, Tompkins. Have a great trip, and goodbye.